Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, playing the daily challenge for April 22nd, 2025. The character is silent, and the modifiers have specialized. Start with 5 copies of a single card. Vintage, normal enemies drop relics instead of cards. And terminal, whenever you enter a new room, lose 1 max HP. Start each combat with 5 plated armor. So that's an unfortunate combination because specialized forces me to go for collectibles and vintage sort of forces me to go for Highlanders. So I guess my hope is to get, I see Gemino with 1334 and Pelts with tied with Gemino 1334 as well. My hope is to try to get Courier and maybe get an extra collectibles. Or I know Pelts usually goes for Highlander unless these cards are not that great, and honestly 5 copies of Flechettes is not the best thing to have. So if I get a good card removal opportunity, I will try to go for Highlander, otherwise I might embrace collector bonuses. There are no 2 elite paths on the left, only a 2 elite path on the right. I can get 2 early question mark rooms. Unfortunately, this will also force me to have an early shop, which is probably fine. And then no question mark rooms after that. That is disappointing, but it makes me think maybe it is worth to try to go for Highlander because with barely any question mark rooms, curses might be difficult, so I might have a tough time getting the... well, I might not have to deal with having duplicate curses anyway. Alright, let's start off with Flechettes 1, Flechettes 2, and then I can fully defend with a defend. Alright. The plated armor block that I have is really nice. Here, this deals a lot of damage, and that is enough. Alright. Got a bag of marbles at the start of each combat to apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. A good way to start off with. Okay. And then here I lose 7, 12, 18, 25, 30. What is that? 3 HP to get Happy Fire. Every 3 turns get extra energy. That was a lot of HP lost, but okay, I don't see anything amazing here. I can't afford any of the relics, which I don't need because of the vintage. I could remove a card, but I think instead I should pick up Infinite Blades. Is not bad. I could afford it together with the Distraction, which is not the worst combination. I think let's do that. Let's take those two. I have exactly enough gold for those two, so might as well take them. They're not bad cards. Alright, Flechettes is not enough to get rid of this guy. Let's do another Flechettes here, and then I'll do another Flechettes here. I should probably try to preserve some of my HP because I already lost so much trying to get that Happy Flower there. Alright, another Flechettes, and then Distraction gives me outmaneuver. I can do a defend here, again, trying to avoid to lose more HP if I can. Okay. And then here I can just easily kill. Good. And me then bone, if your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. That will trigger after the next fight. Who's my final boss? The Slime Boss. Yeah, I think I should be fine against that one. Transform a card. I clicked on that a little too soon, but I don't need 5 Flechettes. I only need 4 anyway, so let's remove one of them. I got a bullet time. That is a rare card, which means if I want to go for Popper, I should remove it. Or if I want to embrace rare cards, we'll see what else I get offered. Alright, so here 1 defend is enough. I think I'll do Flechettes, Infinite Blades, and then I have to play the defend. Do I want to throw the Poison Potion? It might allow me to get rid of the Backlander next turn easier, so let's risk it. I also still have time before I have to fight the next elite, so hopefully I'll be able to replenish my potions until then. Alright, so this is only 8. Well, let's do Flechettes 1. I could do Flechettes 2. Yeah, that gets rid of this guy thanks to the poison, and then the defend alone is enough. I can also do a Shiv. Okay. And I just have to draw 1 defensive card every turn. Okay. Well, I'd like to draw more than 1 defensive card to have the Flechettes deal more damage. Alright, let's do Flechettes, defend, and then play all the cards I have here. Okay. Alright, there's a bullet time, which I probably don't really need. The Flechettes does deal a lot of damage with it, though. I have the Survivor as well, right? Let's do Flechettes, then Shiv, and then Survivor. Okay. A little worried. 1 turn if not drawing a defensive card and I'm dead. This is luckily enough, though. Okay. I could have considered playing the defend targeting this one. Oh, I hope that was not a mistake. No, I got lucky here. Alright, defend, double strike, and Shiv, and that is enough. Beautiful. Perfect. This one I got Frozen Egg, one of the added power card into your deck, upgraded. Concentrate, Dagger Throw, all attack. I would like AoE damage. Dagger Throw is nice too. Let's take the Dagger Throw for some discard synergies. And then here I can upgrade, probably not the Flechettes. Should I upgrade the Infinite Blades or Neutralize? I think the upgrade Infinite Blades might be useful. Having a Shiv at the beginning of each fight, well, having the opportunity to get a Shiv at the beginning of each fight is nice. Let's play the, bullet time first, then do Dagger Throw because I don't need the defend, and then play everything else. Okay. Another 6 here. Flechettes 1, Flechettes 2, Strike, and Shiv. Beautiful. Alright, got Matryoshka. The next 2 non-bust chests you open contain 2 relics. Speaking of, we got Taurian Thopter. When we use a potion, heal 5 HP. And Shuriken, every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Okay. And here I got the Slaver. Yeah, let's start off with... Actually, let's do Dagger Throw first. Okay, one defend is enough. Then do the bullet time. Then I can... I should have played the Flechettes earlier. Yeah, that might have been a mistake on my part. Would have been able to do a little bit extra damage, but no harm done. Okay. Got Gambling Chip. At the start of each combat, discard any number of cards and draw that many cards. That's really nice. I do wonder... The bullet time is not amazing, but it does help me a lot, so I wonder if I should just give up on Pauper. Here, let's get rid of 3 strikes, hoping to get some skills for the Flechettes to be more powerful. Yep, that's better. 18 damage on you. Then on you. And then well, actually, if I'd done the bullet time, I would have taken, or I would have dealt less damage. Let's see what the distraction gives me. Concentrate, get rid of these 3. Actually, you know what? I'll keep the defense, or the strike, because then I just need to deal 2 more damage next turn. Okay. Alright, do I have an elite? I do have an elite, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the happy power to trigger next turn, or to be on 2, because then I should be able to have it on turn 1 where I draw extra cards against the elite. Got Anchor, so I should come with 10 block. Okay, it's not going to be useful here because it's guaranteed not to be the sentries. I do have the Legvulin. Do I want to wake it up this turn? Is there something I want to play? I would like to play the Infinite Blades. This is going to be hard. I do have the bullet time. Really tempting to just deal a lot of damage with Flechettes. Get rid of these 3, I think. These 4. Let's get rid of these 4. And now the Flechettes are not that useful. Still, I think it's worth it. Let's do Dagger Throw. If I remove the defend the Flechettes will be even less useful. Let's remove the strike instead. Then, I did not plan this well. So, if I play Bullet Time, I can deal 6 times 3. If I don't play Bullet Time, I can do 6 times 4, and then the Infinite Blade. So, yeah, I probably should have just removed the Bullet Time there. Yeah, I should have realized I was not going to use it. Can I defend against 18? It is... Yeah, no way I can do that. Nothing I can do, right? That's a bummer. Alright. I don't know. I feel like there's something I could have done differently, but it's okay. Don't need to perfect every fight, I guess. Let's do Deadly Poison, double defend, and then Shiv. Okay. And then here, let's do 2 strikes, another Shiv. At least I'm using the Shuriken frequently, which is nice. And here I can do Flechettes 1, Flechettes 2, and Dagger Throw. Alright. Okay, you got AKB first attack each combat does 8 additional damage, which is nice. Terror Infinite Blades number 2. I want to go for Collective Bonuses. I still have hope I might be able to pull up Highlander. Didn't I have a distraction as well? I did, yeah. So, the only thing I can take is to the Terror here if I want to go for Highlander. Still, let's risk it. Okay. I kind of hope I don't get Courier now because I sort of committed to getting Highlander, and Courier will make me realize that those might have been a mistake. Terra is nice. Let's get rid of... I think I'll get rid of these. Okay. Hoping to play the Bullet Time. Alright, yeah, let's do Bullet Time, Terror, then Dagger Throw, get rid of the Defend, and then play the Strikes here. Okay, that's not a horrible split value. 15. 17. Flechettes, 1. And then a Strike is enough, and I'm able to fully defend. Oh, I forgot. I had extra energy thanks to the Happy Flower, so I could have played a slightly... Or I could have dealt slightly more damage, but I think this is enough. Good. Riga Pillow, whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. And then here I got the Looter and the Spike Slime. Flechettes is really nice, right? Let's get rid of an attack just to make the Flechettes... I was hoping it would be more damage. That's actually almost enough. No, that is enough to kill the Backliner. And then I should be able to... Doppelganger is probably not necessary. Yeah, I just need any decent attack card next turn. Well, more than 1 though, right? Yeah, 2 are enough. Actually, no, 1 because of the extra strength. Alright, you got Potion Belt, which is great. I'm pick up, gain 2 potion slots. Okay. And then here, what else should I upgrade? I might still go for Popper, so I'm not sure about upgrading the Bullet Time yet. Should I upgrade the Neutralize? Terror is an interesting upgrade too, make it a little cheaper. Same with Distraction. I think I'll upgrade the Neutralize first, and then I can decide to upgrade the other cards on the next act. Okay. Alright, Slime Boss. Flechettes is a lot of damage. Let's get rid of the Strike and probably the Neutralize as well, hoping to get some more skills. I didn't, but I got a few Flechettes, so let's do Flechettes 1. Flechettes 2 will force a transformation, so might as well do Flechettes 3. Okay. 50 is not the best split value. It's also not the worst. Unfortunately, both are attacking me, so there's not much I can do here. That is actually hugely disappointing. I am going to totally cheat and reload and basically try to either transform at a better value or, well, think of something else to do. So, yeah, let's do... I think I got rid of the Strike, and I think I got rid of the Neutralize too, but let's keep it now. Okay, so let's do Flechettes 1. The second Flechettes will transform, so let's not do that. Instead, I'll do neutralize distraction. Blur Infinite Blades. The blur is probably not really necessary. Okay. Alright, so another Flechettes. I think it's only 12. It's not that good of a split value. So yeah, I think I'll do bullet time, strike, and shift will transform again. Let's wait. I have some strikes next turn. I have the terror, I guess. Okay. Alright, I mean, well, let's see. So let's do Flechettes, strike 1, strike 2, and then shiv. Okay, well, 49 is better than 50. I guess. Yeah, they're still both attacking me, and there's not much I can do. Let's see. So dagger throw, I need to deal 25 damage. That is a lot. Let's do dagger throw. Flechettes is not enough. Strike 1. Strike 2. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, unfortunately. Actually, I have to play another shift. 25 was not enough. It has to be. Yeah. So the problem is I wasn't able to deal enough damage, and I wasn't able to really defend a lot. So yeah, a little disappointing because usually the slime fight is the one that is easiest to perfect. Okay, just out of curiosity, because I already reloaded. Let's reload again, and I think this time what I'll do is I knew that I got a blur from the distraction, so let's try to use that to my advantage, see if that can make a difference. So I got rid of this. Let's play the distraction first. Okay, so then let's do Flechettes 1, Flechettes 2, neutralize, then the blur. Because this will force a transformation at 62, which is worse. But I also have 20 block and I need 32, which I could come up with. Let's do Flechettes, then defend and survivor. I should have played the bullet time, right? Although that would have made the Flechettes deal less damage. Okay, so that blur might make a difference because this turn I'm not being attacked by anyone. Let's do Flechettes, 2 strikes. No, let's. Oh, I'll be weakened if I don't transform the back line. But no, let's try to target this guy. Because I don't want to split with too much of a value on the acid slime. The problem is I still don't have good damage, right? That's my big problem here. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do here. Alright, I reloaded twice already. I don't think another reload is going to make a difference. I'm sure with like a few more aggressive reloads I might have had a chance, but ultimately it did come down to just getting somewhat unlucky and ultimately just not having enough damage engine. Enough of a damage engine. That was the big problem. Alright, fine. I mean, I still have the Fairness bottle, but let's try to avoid using that if I can. 16. I am a little low on HP, though. Let's do Flechettes, then neutralize, defend, and get rid of the slime. Okay. Another 16. I can do blur, survivor, and defend. I am fully defended. Let's do a strike. Oh, that... I didn't realize that would force a transformation. I thought I still had some time. Okay. Let's do Flechettes, at least that's not too horrible. Then neutralize, I think actually I don't need to double defend, let's do 1 slime. Okay. Especially because of the backline, I'll be weakened for next turn. This is 12. I am in trouble, aren't I? I need 17, I only have 13. Plus 4, okay, so I'll still be alive. Let's do Flechettes, get rid of you. Then do defend, survivor, and then get rid of a slime. Okay. Alright, down to 1 HP. Let's do dagger throw. So, yeah, I can do 2 strikes to kill here. Also gain extra strength. Okay. And then here I'm weakened. The shots is not enough. And there's nothing I can do to defend, right? So, well, I guess that's why I have the Fairness bottle for. Let's do... Actually, I don't even think I need build time. Let's do Infinite Blades, Flechettes 1, Flechettes 2. Okay. Yep. Use the Fairness bottle there. Not the time I thought I would need it for, but yeah, ultimately this deck just didn't have enough damage cards. 1000 cast Dead Alchemized. I feel like currently the deck is not going to be able to do well on Act 2, so I think I need rare cards, and Die is actually really nice. 1000 cuts would be better if I had more shivs. Alchemized is always nice, especially with the potion belt. I think I'll risk and take the Alchemized there. So I could take Astrolabe. Yeah, you know what? Let's commit to Highlander. Let's take Astrolabe, remove the 3 of the 4 Flechettes. So that gave me Dagger Spray, which is really nice. Acrobatics and Phantasm Killer. Okay, I'm very happy with that. It does mean I have to give up on Pauper, but I think it is worth it. Yep. Alright, so I don't have any duplicates at the moment, which is nice. There is a 3 lead path on the left. So I would start off with 1 Guaranteed Shop and then 1... Wow, just 1 question mark. That brings the total of my question mark up to 3 so far. It's really low, but what can you do? Alright, Flechettes. No, don't want to get rid of that. Let's get rid of a regular strike, actually, hoping to get a skill. I did. Beautiful. So Flechettes gets rid of... Actually, it just kills one of them. Beautiful. And then I can do Infinite Blade, Strike, and Neutralize. Okay. Yeah, I could be going Flechettes can be really nice if I draw it on turn 1 with a bunch of skills. Let's do Acrobatics, get rid of the Defend, then do Dagger Spray, a Shift to get this part to the ground, then do... you know what? I think I'll target the backline as well, get that to the ground as well. I would love to reshuffle and play the Alchemist if I can, because I think I would appreciate having another potion. Alright, 6 incoming, no defensive capabilities. Alright, that's actually, I mean, I have the plate armor. Let's get rid of you with 2 strikes and a Phantasmal Killer. Okay. And then here I think I'll wait, hoping to get the Alchemize. Distraction gives me dodge and roll. Let's do Terror for fun. Okay. Another 5. I'm still fully defended. There is the Alchemize. Beautiful. That's a strength potion. Not super necessary, but I'll take it. And then here I can kill with a Neutralize. Beautiful. Alright, got Sundial. Every 3 times you shuffle, drop out, get 2 extra energy and a Snake Oath potion. Okay. And then here, ooh, Ghost in Jar is tempting. That might give me a perfect out of something. Do I want Toolbox or the Letter Opener? Not really. I would like extra cards, so Finisher would be better if I had more attacks. Dramatic Entrance is not horrible. I think, yeah, you know what? Let's take the Ghost in Jar. Again, that might make a difference between perfecting the boss and not, so that could be a potential 50 points. Let's take the Ghost in Jar, and then I don't think I need the relics. In terms of cards, I don't know if I have enough attacks for the Finisher. Dramatic Entrance is a little expensive, but I think I'll still take it, and then I could afford Finisher. Fine, let's take it. Yeah, and the only reason I'm doing that is because I think my deck is a little low on offensive cards. Okay. Alright, here I got the Looter and the Mugger. Let's start off with an Akibiko Dagger Spray. Get rid of the defense, because I feel like I should be able to do a lot of damage. Yep. Alright, and then Dramatic Entrance is enough with vulnerability. Let's play the Alchemize first. That's a Fire Potion. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, got the Boot. Whenever you have 4 less unblocked attack damage, increased it to 5, as well as the Gambit Switch. I'll probably take over the Regen Potion. And then don't need another shop at the moment. Shelled Parasite and Fungi Beast. Again, very happy to start off with the Dagger Spray here. Let us do that. Flechettes is unfortunately not very powerful. Let's do Dramatic Entrance, Dagger Throw, and a regular Strike. Yes, okay. So I just need 18 damage next turn. Or I can use the Fire Potion, but, you know, I would probably prefer to deal the damage. This is only 14. I need 18, which is a shame. Might as well do Bullet Time. I can do Phantasmal Killer, Defend, Strike, and Finisher. Okay. Alright, taking a little bit of damage here, but here I'll have double damage, and at least I got to play the Alchemize. Let me see what the Snake Oil does, because I need to free up my potion slot anyway. Alchemize gives me an Essence of Steel. That's much better, and then Flechettes is enough damage. Beautiful. Got Pantograph at the start boss combat, still 25 HP. Very nice. Okay. And then here I got another shop with the membership card and not enough gold to afford anything other than the quick stash, which I'll take. If I knew I was going to get a shop in the question mark, I would have saved the gold, of course, but that was going to be impossible to predict, unfortunately. Alright, I kind of want to hit an AoE damage card, although let's keep the Neutralize. I might need to weaken the backliner. Okay, so that's a waste of an Akibiko, but fine. Let's get rid of you with a Strike. Then Strike alone is not enough. Let's do Neutralize, Dramatic Entrance. And then I'm actually fully defended. I should drink the Strength Potion to play the Alchemize for a Blessing of the Forge. Okay. I also just realized that Dramatic Entrance, but I think it would have killed both minions. That's a Phantasmal Killer, Strike, Finisher. Okay. And then Backliner's not attacking. That's good. Dagger Spray with double damage is enough. Let's do Flechettes first, then Terror, then Dagger Spray. And I don't think I'll do Acrobatics, because I think any decent attack next turn will be enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright. Perfect. This one I got Ornament of Fan. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, get 4 block. Not a horrible card. Might be fairly useful here. I am taking the right card, so let's take the Upgrade Wraith form. Very nice, thanks to the Frozen Egg. Alright, here I got the Snake Plant, 21 incoming. Let's get rid of all of these. I'll keep the Infinite Blade just in case. Yeah, Bullet Time is not bad. Let's do Bullet Time, Phantasmal Killer. I can be Dramatic Entrance, Strike, Infinite Blades, and then I can fully defend here. Alright, sorry about that. Here, let's drink the Blessing of the Forge so I can see what the Alchemize gives me. A Colorless Potion, that's probably even better. And then play the attacks and wrap up with a Finisher. Beautiful. Alright, we got Strawberry up, pick up Race to Max HP by 7. That's really nice. It's losing a lot of max HP. I think I can skip a rest side, do a regular fight, and then turn left for the next elite. Alright, Centurion with the Bullet Time at the beginning. Flechettes is kind of nice. Let's get rid of the Infinite Blades, hoping to get another skill out of it. Yes, awesome. Look at that. Flechettes does 90 damage here. Okay. And then I probably don't need the fire potion. Let's throw that to see what the alchemist gives me. That's a swift potion, phantasmal killer, dramatic entrance, and terror. Okay. Next turn, the enemy's vulnerable, and I deal double damage. Beautiful. Okay, we got Juju Visa, normal enemy comments are no longer encountered in question mark rooms, and a liquid memories potion, which I'll probably take over the swift potion. Okay. And then here I got Mob Bank. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works to spend any gold at a shop and mummified hand. Whenever you play a power card or random card in your hand, because 0 that turn. Alright. Alright, so here I need a Wraith form early on. I think I sort of have to draw it, right? Let's get rid of all of it. I will keep the Alchemist, though. Okay. Didn't get it. I did get a quick slash. Let's do dramatic entrance first. Okay. It's a lot of damage with that Kabiko. Then do quick slash. Then do bullet time and just hope for the best. I think the key is if I can get rid of the backliner, which I think I should be able to do, then I am actually fully defended. Let's also terrorize this guy. And then what do I want to play, or what do I want to get rid of for the Alchemist? I think I can see what the colorless potion gives me. Mind Blast. Alright. I mean, it's not a lot, but it does get rid of this guy. And then Alchemist gives me a power potion. That might be a slightly better trade. Okay. Right, here neutralize is full enough, and I can play a Shiv. No need to play the Wraith form, really. Okay. And then just need 8 more. Okay, alright, I got lucky here. Very happy with that. We got Pen Dip. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage, as well as a Dex Push, which I'll skip. Cloak and Dagger, Acrobatics, Dodge and Roll. Cloak and Dagger is a decent card, especially with the finisher I have. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so, Flechettes is not that much damage. I think I'm going to hope to get something better out of it, so let's get rid of the Flechettes and the defensive cards. I will keep the Alchemist and hoping that the finisher might come in handy. Yeah, Cloak and Dagger is what I was hoping for. Let's do Cloak and Dagger, then Dramatic Entrance. Okay. Then, let's do the Shivs. Strike finisher is 40. That's enough to get rid of this guy. And then I would like to use the Alchemist. You know what? I probably don't need the Gambler's Root, so let's discard it and get another power potion. Okay, that's not the worst again. And then here I can easily kill. Beautiful. We got Warpaint. I'm pick up, upgrade 2 random skills. That's 2 defense upgraded. Very nice. And then here got the Spirit Guardian and the Sentry. Yeah, Cloak and Dagger is really nice. Let's get rid of the rest. Okay. Then do Dramatic Entrance, Quick Slash, Dagger Throw. Alright, there's a neutralize here. Ooh, double damage active. Fine, let's do a strike and then a neutralize. Okay. Alright, 19. I mean, I could do bullet time, but doesn't matter. You know what? Let's drink the power potion. After which put over plants. After which is fine. That sets something else to 0. Alchemize gives me a block potion. Okay, that's really good. I'm very happy with that. Let's do a strike, finisher, and then I can do a defend. Okay. Could have played the bullet time, I guess. 20. Yeah, Wraith form is beautiful here. Let's Phantasmal Kill and deflect. Okay. Gives me a few turns of not having to worry about any incoming. I did reshuffle, so I triggered the Sundial, which was something I was trying to avoid, to be honest. Let's get rid of the defend, do quick slash, neutralize, strike, dagger spray, and then see what the oh, that was actually enough. Beautiful. Got Vajra strike each combat with 1 strength. Okay. Here I got the Cultist and the Chosen. There is a Wraith form. That's tempting. I don't need it this turn, though. Let's get rid of these. And then, which of these I want to get rid of to play the, to use the Alchemist? Let's start with Akabiko Dagger Spray, Dramatic Entrance, Infinite Blades, Cloak and Dagger, and then play the Shivs. Should I just not do anything with Alchemist? Because I'm actually really happy with the potions I have here. So, yeah, I think I will just, you know, not use that Alchemist. Alright, strike, another strike. That's enough. Beautiful. That's Intention Puzzle. The first time lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Very nice. Although, I guess I don't... It's better if you have, like, a Curse or Blue Candle or something like that. Alright, Gremlin Leader, Flechettes, not as much as I'd like. I'm gonna hope to get an AoE damage card, like the Dagger Spray. If not, I'll just play the Dramatic Entrance. Let's do Bullet Time first, yep. Then do Dramatic Entrance, okay. Then do Terror, Strike, Cloak and Dagger, Infinite Blades, and then play the Shivs. Okay. That was a lot of block for 1 turn. Unfortunately, I get attacked here. Not much I can do. Let's do Phantasm Killer, Acrobatics. There's a Wraith form. That would allow me to be fully defended. Let's also do Neutralize, Shiv, and Finisher with double damage. Really nice. Okay. And then, yeah, Intangible this turn. Let's do Dagger Throw. That is enough to kill. Beautiful. We got Mercury Eyeglass at the start of your turn. Deal 3 damage to all enemies and a Poison Potion, which I'll skip. I already have the Finisher between Escape Plan and Reflex. I think I'll take the Escape Plan. That's free card draw. And then here, I guess I should upgrade the Dramatic Entrance if I play it at the beginning of every turn. And then with Akabiko, so that's 20 damage plus vulnerabilities, 30 damage to all enemies. Okay. I might even save it for later. I do have the Alchemize. I want to save that. Get rid of all of these. I will keep the Infinite Blades. I think I'll do Bullet Time and Tear as well. Let's do Escape Plan. It's free, basically. Okay, so Wraith Form on turn 1 is a little risky. Let me first play the Escape Plan. Okay, then see what the Power Potion gives me. Infinite Blades, Aftermage, Caltrop. I think Aftermage is really good. Infinite Blades might be good too. Let's take the Aftermage. Okay. So, yeah, I think I'll do Bullet Time. Yep, it's risky, but let's do Bullet Time. Then Infinite Blades, Alchemize gives me a Fear Potion, which is fine. Terror, Cloak and Dagger. Play the Shivs, then do Finisher. And you know what? Let's risk the Wraith Form. Okay. So I will start losing decks. I do have an Aftermage, and at least this turn I'm intangible. Next turn I'll be intangible too, which is great. Let's do Flechettes, play the attacks. Actually, I should have seen what the Acrobatics would have given me first. Yeah, Dagger Throw is probably better. Okay. Alright. And then this is the last round of intangibility. Unfortunately, I wonder if I should focus on minions as well. Let's do Quick Slash first. Distraction gives me a Bullet Time, which I can play. Double damage strike. Then do another strike, neutralize Shiv, and then defend. So I do have Mercury Hourglass, right? So this guy's going to be dead next turn. Okay. Not intangible next turn. Backline is not attacking me, though. That's good. I got a Dagger Spray, another Bullet Time. Let's do it. Neutralize Shiv, Dagger Spray, and no reason to play the rest. Okay. I still have the Ghost in the Jar too, right? Which I could use if needed. And unfortunately, I'm being attacked for 23. I have -4 dex, so the defend is only 3 block. That's not a lot. Let's do Escape Plan. Cloak and Dagger, Dramatic Entrance, play the Shivs. Okay, that's not quite enough. Let's do double damage, Quick Slash. Too bad I can't do Bullet Time. Let's do Shiv, Strike, Defend. I'm not that far off from being... Actually, no, never mind. I'm fully defended thanks to the Aftermatch, right? Also thanks to the fact that it seems like I played a lot of cards. And here I can just kill. Awesome. Alright, perfect. This one, very happy with that. I didn't have to use any of my potions. Unload Bullet Time, Grand Finale. I already have the Bullet Time. Let's take the Unload. Yeah, definitely not going to be able to use the Grand Finale. Coffee Drip again. Energy. At the start of your turn, you can no longer rest sides. I am not sure if I need extra energy. I think Sacred Rock will be great with the Alchemize, so double the effectiveness of potions, so that immediately makes the Ghost in a Jar twice as good, and the Block Potion, well, actually, I guess does every potion, makes it twice as good. Yeah, literally all the ones I have. Very happy with that. Alright, 2 Elite Path. I have to go to this elite first on the right with 2 Crush Markrums in a shop, and then 2 more Crush Markrums after that. So that is a grand total of what? 2 on Act 1, 1 on Act 2, and 4 on Act 3. So that's a little bit disappointing, but fine. I honestly am very happy with the potion, so I think I'll get rid of the Alchemize, and the Defend, and the Escape Plan. Probably the Acrobatics as well. Let's do that. Alright. And then I can do Dramatic Entrance, gets rid of this guy, and I just need a good damage engine. Nope, a little bit more. Beautiful. Alright, we got Strike Diamond cards containing Strike, deal 3 additional damage. Okay. And then here I do have some gold. Definitely don't want Doodle. Only some stone. Probably don't need Chemical X. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything amazing. Was there another guaranteed elite on this path? No. Alright. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I guess I'll take the oddly some stone slash come with dexterity. Let me also review my deck to make sure I didn't accidentally forget about a duplicate. No, I'm good. I don't think there's anything I need to remove. I guess, I don't know, Caltrops would trigger the Mummified Hand, so, I mean, maybe it's not completely useless. Let's take it. Let's do Slice. I don't think I need Catalyst or Bane. I already have an Acrobatics. Panacea is going to be a hard sell. Sadistic Nature might have been interesting. It was going to be difficult to play, though. Let's take the Panacea just for the sake of getting to 35 cards. So I'm starting to get worried that I might not be able to get that. That was a misclick. I'm sorry. I meant to definitely fight that. This happened for the second... Was it a day in a row, or was it 2 days ago where I did that as well? That is not what I mean to do. I definitely almost always want to fight these guys. Okay. Alright, there's Wraith Form. It's actually really tempting. I think I'll just play that. Let's keep the Infinite Blades as well. Okay. And then there's a Bullet Time. Awesome. Alright, let's do Bullet Time, Dramatic Entrance with Akabiko, and then play everything else here. Yeah, might as well play the Unload. Okay. Alright. So here I am still intangible. Let's, you know what? I probably don't need the Fear Potion. Let's throw that. Almost misclick there. Let's throw that and then do Alchemize for an Energy Potion. That is much better. Cloak and Dagger, Escape Plan, and then play all these Shivs. Actually, I will keep the backliner alive because I have the Mercury Hourglass, so it will deal 3 damage on the backliner. Okay. Alright, 46. Let's do Shiv, Acrobatics, get rid of the burn, then do Quick Slash. Neutralize. Well, I'm still intangible, right? So, oh, I had enough to kill anyway. We got Incense Mirror. Every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible. A region push, which I'll skip. Poison Stab, all attack accuracy. I mean, I have some shifts. Is it worth for an accuracy? Let's risk it. I'm really hoping to get like a Blade Dance or something. That would be great. Okay, you know what? I just picked up an accuracy. I'm totally okay losing that. I would like to keep the other 2 cards. Okay, got the Orb Walker here. 10 incoming. Get rid of the defensive card and the strikes, I think. And then, yeah, let's do bullet time first. Just these I want to get rid of. Again, I'm very happy with all the potions I have, so I don't think I'll play the Alchemist. Let's do bullet time. Then unload. Dramatic entrance. Infinite blades. I think I'll do... Yeah, unload alone is enough, actually. Got specimen. Whenever an enemy dies, transform any poison it has to a random enemy. Not very useful in this particular deck. But, I mean, I'll take it. And then going this way for the 2 elite path. Got the Nemesis here. Alright, 18. Flechettes is not quite enough. Let's get rid of this. I might need a defend, though. I'll get rid of the strike as well. Okay. Alright, Cloak and Dagger is great. Let's do Akabiko Dagger Spray first. Then Phantasm Killer. Play the Shivs. Dramatic Entrance and... Ooh, that was a misplay. I meant to play the Infinite Blades. That is replay worthy because I just messed up. And I luckily drew the Wraith form in the exact right turn. Very happy with that. Okay. Yeah, without that I would be in a lot of trouble. I might have even be dead. Alright, no, not incoming. Let's do Distraction for a Calculate Gamble. I kind of want to play that. Yeah, Strike on Unload is better than what I had before. Okay. Alright, Intangible still. That's nice. Let's do Panacea, Terror, and then Quick Slash and Regular Strike. Okay. Alright, not intangible anymore. Neither is the enemy, though. I only need to deal 40 damage. Let's do Dagger Throw. Yeah, Phantasm Killer is useless because I can't play it. Well, I mean, yeah, I can't play it next turn. If I somehow play 5 attacks next turn, I would have had enough, though. Another big attack. No more vulnerability. Let's do Quick Slash. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do unless I bring back... What? Quick Slash? Okay. Oh, 2 things, right. And then the bullet time. Because then I can do bullet time, Flechettes, Quick Slash, and then a strike, and then second strike to perfect. Beautiful. Perfect. This one I got pair up and pick up Racer Max by 10, as well as Dash, Tactician, or Distraction. Let's take the Dash. That's a great defensive card. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so here, I would like to try to get rid of the Spiker while the enemies are vulnerable. So I will probably keep the Unload. Terror is probably not that useful in this case. Let's get rid of these 3. These 4, I mean. There's a Wraith form. That's kind of tempting too. Let's start off with like a Akabiko Dramatic Entrance first. Okay. Then, let's see what the Escape Plan gives me. Alchemize is fine. Oh, I can't play the Wraith form now, though. I think that's okay. Let's do Infinite Blades. Then Distraction gives me Adrenaline. Alright. And then Flechettes. Unload is enough to get rid of this guy, right? Yeah, let's do Flechettes and then Unload. Somewhat of a waste of double damage, but I think I should be fine. Alright, 10 incoming, neutralize, shift, strike, and then I can do strike and another defend. Okay. And then just need to deal 12 more damage. Dagger Spray's enough. Beautiful. Alright, got Ninja Scroll. That's really nice. At the start of each combat, add 3 shifts into your hand. That will also trigger the Shuriken immediately, giving me 1 free strength. Okay. Here, I don't know if I need to upgrade the bullet time. I probably don't need the Alchemize upgrade either, though. Yeah, I guess I can upgrade the bullet time. That allows me to maybe try to draw more cards before playing it. And it's a rare card. Would be nicer to have it upgraded. We've got Ceramic Fish. When I add a card to a deck, gain 9 gold. Okay. And then going this way for 1 more elite. Alright. So I... how badly do I want the pain? It would trigger the Centennial Puzzle, right? And the relics is also really nice. So let's take it. Warp Tongues at the start of your turn. Upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat. And that is in exchange for a pain, which I think is worth a trade. Here, I mean, obviously I'm not going for curses. The Wraith would make... I mean, I do have the gambling chip, so the Wraith is not a problem. Madness would make me lose my handling modifier, and I already lost enough max HP. Let's take the Wraith then, I guess. Okay. And then here I got the Dark Links. Yeah, let's get rid of... Ooh, I kind of want to save the Shivs, actually. Get rid of all of these. Okay. Then, well, I'm going to draw 3 cards. Let's do Dramatic Entrance. Okay, you know what? Let's get rid of the pain to avoid taking too much more damage. And then the Shivs. How do I do this? I'm happy. Actually, you know what? Let's drink the Blessing of the Ford just so I can play the Alchemize. Yeah, Fire Potion could have been something better. Distraction gives me a Catalyst, which is unfortunately very useless. Alright, in that case, let's not try to kill anyone. Let's try to deal damage somewhat equally here. Okay. And I do have double damage next turn, so maybe a dagger spray would be great. I am intangible here, thanks to the... I should probably have my eye on the incense mirror. Yeah, let's just do dagger spray here. Okay. That Singbo, when adding cards into a deck, you may raise your HP by 2, and an explosive potion, which I'll reject. Okay. Alright, transient, 30 incoming. This one shouldn't be too difficult, right? Let me get rid of the fire potion as well. Let's, yeah, throw that. Then do alchemize for a flex potion. Okay, that actually might not be bad either. Yeah, sometimes, like in this turn, I play a lot of attacks, so it might be good to, you know, have something to play. Just out of fun, I will also be able to deal, so what is that? 6, 3, 78. 78 damage there. Okay. 37 incoming. I can get rid of the pain. Okay. Then do Flechettes, and, yeah, I think I'll save the double damage for next turn. Okay. Alright. 47. Let's do double damage, unload. It's a shame. I will lose. Actually, I can do Phantasmal Killer, then unload. And then, did I mess up? No, I'm still good. Okay. 45 here, or 42. That's with weakness. Actually, I can just do Wraith Form and not have to worry about things here, right? Beautiful. Alright, yeah, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Okay, here I got Shovel. You can now dig for relics at rest sites, as well as a speed potion, which I'll skip. And last delete here, giant head. Can I try to get overkill here? I feel like that might be doable. Let's get rid of the curses. I kind of want to get rid of all of this. Let's keep the infinite blades. You know what? I will keep the shivs. They might come in handy. Alright, Flechettes is not that great, but probably the best thing to do here with Agabiko. Let's do infinite blades first. Okay. I do have an energy potion as well. Then Flechettes. Then Quick Slash. There's a Wraith Form that's tempting. Defend, dramatic entrance, play these shivs. Okay. Does it make sense to drink the energy potion for a Wraith Form? No, I'm gonna hope I can reshuffle on time. Or before, yeah, by the time I get a big attack, I will hopefully be able to reshuffle. I think I'll see what the flex potion, well, the alchemize gives me here instead of the flex potion. A skill potion might even be better. Let's do Phantasmal Killer, Distraction for free. There's a Blur for free. I can do Terror, Dash, and Shiv. I should have flipped the order there. Would have been able to deal double damage with the dash. Can I deal double damage now? Because I am doing double damage already with the Phantasmal Killer. Not really though, right? I need a lot of attack cards for that to happen. Well, I can still play whatever I get here. So let's do Neutralize, Shiv. I think I'll do Dagger Spray, and then Caltrops. Unfortunately sets the defend to 0, right? Still need to deal 85 damage. Okay, not being attacked, that's good. I can do Panacea here. Dagger Throw, don't need to defend. Slice, Shiv. Where's my double damage? Okay, I still need to play a few attacks, so let's do Unload and Finisher. Oh, that was enough. Alright. No overkill though. Unfortunately, we got Blood Vial at the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. A Strength Potion, which I'll skip. I already have the Wraith Form. I think I'll take the backflip here. Okay. And then final rest side. I honestly don't think there's anything I need to urgently upgrade, so why don't I just dig? And I got Nunchaku. Every time I play 10 attacks, get extra energy. Not the best, but not the worst either. Alright, so the Pendip is ready with 2 attacks. So I kind of want to do double damage with the Dramatic Entrance, get rid of the Pain, Wraith. Would like to play the Panacea so I can do the Wraith Form without worries. Cloak and Dagger is interesting. Yeah, the rest is fine, I think. Okay. Flechettes with Akibiko is really good. Let's do that first. Can I even defend? Yes, I have to Cloak and Dagger, right? Yeah, let's do Flechettes here. Then double damage, Dramatic Entrance, or Dagger Spray. 28 versus 26. Let's do Dagger Spray here. Okay. Phantasmal Killer, Dramatic Entrance, Panacea. Then Infinite Blades, Cloak and Dagger, and then play all my shivs here. Okay. Alright, good start. Also have a bunch of potions here. I should drink the Essence of Steel potion for sure. And I got the Alchemize to make up for it. Let's see what that gives me. That's an attack potion. Okay, let me see what the skill potion gives me first. Tactician, Phantasmal Killer, Deflect. Let's take another Phantasmal Killer. Why not? Then do dash. That's only 14 block though. 14 plus 13 is 27. That is enough, right? Let's do dash here. And then I can do neutralize, gain extra energy. Double damage is going to be active when Nunchaku's at 2, right? So let's do neutralize, dagger throw, and you know what? I could do double damage shift. Why not? Okay. I still have double damage. I am intangible this turn, which is great. So let's go back to this page. Let's see what the attack potion gives me. Riddle with ults with all the extra strength I have. That's a lot of damage. That's really good. Riddle with ults you. Escape plan. I can do acrobatics, then play the bullet time. Alright. And then I can do shiv, quick slash, strike, slice, and wait. Okay. Yeah, this actually... The last boss fight went really well. The other two, maybe not that much. Well, the Act 1 boss fight was not that great. Do I want to do Terror? It'll be a bit of a waste, but I think it's fine. Actually, I don't even need it. Right, because I had so many Phantasm Killers active. Okay, just missed the Act 1 boss, right? 12-10, not the worst score, but not that amazing either. Out of the 7 elites, I perfected 6. That's actually really good. So I think I just missed... which one did I miss? I got... Oh, right, the Lagavulin fight on Act 1. That's the one I missed. I did miss the Act 1 boss as well. Just didn't have enough attack damage by that point. Was able to get Highlander. I think collector bonuses... I don't feel like I was able to... I didn't see enough collector bonuses for it to be worth it. So I think Highlander was the right approach. Lightspeed, missed Overkill and Combo. I think both would have been very difficult. Maybe Overkill would have been possible against the Giant Head if I had timed the Phantasm Kill and Pen up together. Now, Pauper is the big question. With Pauper, I would have had 1260. That might have been possible. Would have been very difficult, though. Wow. All right. People... Well, hang on. These scores are definitely using some glitches or something. So Gemino and Pelt's got 1334. That is, wow, 125 points more than me. Okay, also not a multiple of 25, interestingly. So, wait, actually I'm 200 place, so this is actually a pretty bad score. If I had perfected the Act 1, or yeah, the Act 1 boss as well, that would have been 1310. Okay, so 1310 would have tied me with PJam, actually, who also has 1310. That will be 33rd place. And then how would I get... I guess maybe 50 points more for Pauper would have been 1360. That would have put me here. 21st place. That is above Gemino and Pels. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Honestly, I'm not sure why. I suspect there's some difference in RNG because that would explain why Pelts and Gemino are not a multiple of 25 away from me, or plus minus 2, but like a multiple of 25 plus minus 1. Huh. Did I skip an elite somewhere? Honestly, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. There was the shovel, so I wonder if maybe a slightly different path would allow people to get the shovel earlier, and that might allow you to get some amazing relic that changes things up. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Honestly, I'm a little surprised because I thought the run went really well, but clearly you had to do really well, perfect everything to be able to make it into top 100 at least. So yeah, I think I must have messed up somewhere. Anyway, let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the sealed deck, certain future and Night Terrorist modifiers, and a lot of people died yesterday. I was able to barely get by, but Gemino got an amazing score, 1232. Now, what Gemino did was the traditional speedrunner strategy of just building a Whirlwind deck, which ended up being surprisingly successful. So, Gemino was able to perfect all the 3 elites and all the 3 bosses, went for Highlander, which is also really impressive, was able to get curses, although I also was able to get unique curses, although I did go for collector bonuses. And then the way that Gemino pulled it off is by focusing on the Whirlwind and also having some cards that allowed him to gain more strength. So he had the Bloodletting, which he picked up early on, Hemokinesis, and then a Rupture, and then together with the Regret and Pain, he was able to amass a large amount of strength, and then the Whirlwind was able to finish everything off. So yeah, congratulations. That's a really smart strategy. It is something I feel like I don't consider much because that's, you know, usually what you do if you want to play fast and don't want to preserve HP, but clearly yesterday that was the right way to go. So yeah, congratulations. Gemino mentioned that he was able to kill the Bronze Automaton just before its big attack, and then he also was able to kill Dono Deka in 4 turns. So yeah, just an amazing score. Congratulations, Gemino. Then you have to scroll down a little further to get to PGem, who ended up tied with 1157. 1157, it is tied for 39th place. And then you have to scroll down even further to get to my score, which is 1105. Now, this is the interesting thing. Most people got 1107, which, so usually whenever I see somebody having 2 points more or less than most people, I suspect there's something weird going on with a certain future, but I played it yesterday. I know there's nothing weird going on. So then that must mean that there must be some question mark room where most people took a regular fight, and I just, you know, had some random event that was not a fight, and that is why people were able to get extra 2 points, which is interesting to be on the other side. If I had those 2 extra points, I would have been at least tied for 91st place, but as it stands now, I missed the top 100. So I was able to perfect all the elites, but only the Act 1 boss. The other 2 were really difficult. I actually had to reload to survive Act 2, and I had to reload the Act 3 boss to survive as well. Got 4 collector bonuses, decided to go for collectors. Was able to get curses, although those were uniques, just like Gemino. Missed the overkill modifier or combo modifier, but was able to get time, Pauper, and the librarian modifier with 44 cards. Now, Tsan pointed out that there was a clock souvenir in the first shop, and I should have realized that that would have worked great with the flex potion. That is something I completely missed. Having that artwork or clockwork souvenir would have allowed me to gain a permanent extra 2 strength. Just for fun, I will keep scrolling a little bit until the 1057 scores, which is tied for 156th place, where you also have pelts tied with that, as well as the dark. Anyway, a bunch of people died yesterday. Actually, no, first of all, Goldbear did survive, but had a slightly lower score. Ended up perfecting only 1 elite and 1 boss. Got 2 collector bonuses. Mentioned that he took the Sneko Eye relic, which ended up being a mistake. And then of the people who died, you had Malzahn, who died to Donu and Deka. Malzahn mentioned that he had a very strong offensive deck, but not enough defenses to survive that boss. Alex died on the last boss as well. Perfected only the Act 1 boss. Was able to get 3 collector bonuses and curses up until that point. Tried to build an exhaust synergy deck, but that unfortunately wasn't successful. Grimgoth died somewhere in Act 3, and Zephi, a new commenter, died to the Bronze Automaton. Perfected the Act 1 boss with the power potion that gave him a barricade. That is what I was hoping for to get to, although I think I was offered like a combust or something. But yeah, unfortunately wasn't able to get past the second boss, which was a challenge for a lot of people yesterday. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today. I suspect you'll be able to do slightly better than I did, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.